webbing. It's like little fine spider webbing that can appear in the surface due to the texture of the surface. So now let's just take a few of these oil colors off of the palette here. And I'll just thin them. So again, like the watercolor, now I'm actually dipping my brush into thinner, picking up a little bit of pigment, and I want to caution and stress right now to you possible oil painter people, this has to be as thin as tea. It's a broth. It's not even a thick soup. We're not putting big oil strokes onto this surface because that would take considerable time to dry and could affect the appearance of the pastel. What we're doing here is we are diluting our oil paint to the consistency basically of a tea so that it flows, it spreads, and it just stains the surface. That's the mindset. It's a stain. All I'm doing, try to duplicate that red just a little better. Put a little alizarin in that. Now your palettes in watercolor and oil can be of your own choice. The one thing that your palettes have to have, they have to have the 3 basic colors of the color wheel so that you can mix in your watercolor or mix in your oil and be able to come up with a full spectrum of color for the purpose of your painting. Otherwise, you're going to be very limited. Don't choose just a couple colors that you think relate to your subject. Your palette should always give you the ability to produce a full spectrum in painting. So let's get this just a little wetter. Get some thinner going on with this pigment so that it starts pooling some of these pigments as well. And we'll let this start to dry a little bit. So you can already see the effect. Now I'm exaggerating this. I'm being a little dramatic for effect here so that you can kind of get a feeling in this non-objective appearance of an exercise, the possibilities of what can come out of working dry, pastel with water, watercolor, pastel with mineral spirits or terps in essence, and very thin washes of oil.